So welcome back, everybody. Episode 2 of the Royal Rumble threequel. 3 episodes, the second one in, and we're going to see some Raw tag team action and a Smackdown Women's NXT Championship match. Last episode, you would have seen Becky Lynch win the Women's Royal Rumble, an emphatic match that you will need to go and check out. Stephanie McMahon says, after Becky Lynch's fine performance in the Women's Royal Rumble and being crowned Raw Women's Champion, we're going to continue with the titles being won as the Street Profits take on the Mysterios for the Raw Tag Team titles. We've got loads in store tonight. Montez Ford said those Italy Mysterios got nothing on me and Angelo. We know we got the smoke, we know we got the skills, and we're about to get them Raw Tag Team titles too. Make sure you take a photograph out there tonight. Y'all about to see history take place. Yep, the Street Profits, they qualified, and so did the Mysterios. 2 qualification matches took place on Raw. Now they find themselves opposing each other at the Royal Rumble with just the Raw Tag Team titles at stake. And finally, yes, we have the NXT Women's Championship match too. Mandy Rose says, so I was knocked out of the Royal Rumble by Charlotte Flair, who, to be fair, got lucky with eliminating me. I was on red hot form and just getting into some more form. I easily threw Raquel Gonzalez over the ropes. Boys, it's that time to slide into my DMs again as I win for you tonight. Gonzalez says, Mandy, I think you'll find I spent 5 times more the amount of time you did in the Royal Rumble. I was close to getting my shot at the biggest title of my career. Well, now I'll have to ensure that I go out there tonight and win the Women's NXT Championship. There is so much going on. Literally, grab yourselves a cup of tea. Grab yourself a protein bar. Why not? All the wrestlers do it. But out here tonight, we have the Mysterios. Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic with peachy attire, I would say. They look absolutely sensational. That is one thing that I keep hearing from you guys, that you want me to keep upping the ante, keep changing and mixing up these wrestlers in ring gear. Of course, I love doing it too. I love making my own, and I love utilizing the Community Creation Center as well. So if you have been enjoying the series and you do like seeing the superstars wearing brand new get-ups, then of course that will continue, and it is a staple hold of the series. Speaking of staple holds of the series, I need you guys to Superman punch that like button. Slap likes all over the video. Elbow drop the like button. Do whatever you can. It all helps the YouTube algorithm, but your support has been pretty sensational. I would hug you like Ray has just hugged Dominic, although there is a computer screen or a mobile phone screen in the way, but just feel that warm sense of glow as I virtually hug you. I'm literally hugging myself now, but thank you guys. The support has been sensational. And their opponents tonight making their way to the ring. It is Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. And you just gotta love the side shuffle that they bring. Montez tweeted earlier that they know they got the skills, they know they bring the smoke, and they've got their eyes fully on the prize of the Raw Tag Team Championships. This is indeed a ladder match. You would have seen the ladders out in the arena tonight, and I thought I'd mix things up by making it a high-flying match. Why not, when both teams are aptly and duly sensational when taking to the air. There is the Raw Tag Team Championships up in the air. Confirmation, this is a Tag Team Champions match, and we are going to get underway. I'm licking my lips just how extraordinary I believe this match is going to be. Tornado Tag Team, the ladders are out there in the arena, and Dominic Mysterio with a neck breaker to Angelo. We've got a moonsault from Ray, and now he utilizes the ropes. There is another moonsault, lion salt, whatever kind of reverberation of that move he's used. Both the Street Profits go after Rey Mysterio now, as Dom's intent on bringing a ladder into the ring. And why not? Why not try and win those ropes as Angelo goes bouncing off the steel ladder there. Montez going after Ray, but he's reversed it. Ray, by far the most experienced in the match, but his son and his tag team partner is by far the most inexperienced in the match. So can the Mysterios use inexperience and maybe a bit of raw talent to overthrow, to beast, to beat, to vanquish, to overcome the Street Profits, who are, well, they are a very strong tag team. They've been in WWE for a long, long time now, so they know what it takes to be tag team champions. Ray and Dominic, as far as I'm aware, haven't become tag team champions themselves. A father and son tag team unification. How poetic, how romantic, how Renaissance-esque would that be to bring in a new era of WWE and have a father and son tag team championship? It's beautiful when you think about it, but the Street Profits potentially not hoping that beautiful happens tonight. The most beautiful thing for them will be when they get their mitts on those Raw Tag Team Championships, falling from 10 feet in the air, clutching those titles. That would be beautiful for the Street Profits. But what would be beautiful for you? Do you want the Mysterios, the family, to win the Raw Tag Team Championships? Or do you just want the Street Profits who bring the smoke to snatch them titles away from the Mysterios, walk up the ramp and hope the Mysterios never get another opportunity at those titles again? Because that could potentially happen tonight. You can see Corey Graves there. He looks like he's enjoying this match. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton there just watching. Wow, the best seats in the house to see Ray do a 420 splash from the turnbuckle to the outside of the ring. Angelo Dawkins is definitely downed, and I think Rey Mysterio has just watched Dominic Mysterio get downed. Just checking on his son. Dom's up to his feet. Montez Ford clambers to his. Angelo is also now in the mix, and these four superstars are going after each other. Russian leg sweep there by Dominic Mysterio to Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford there with the athleticism and the agility and the ability to do what he does sometimes for quite a sizable guy is truly magnificent. And both Mysterios down now. Dom laying lifelessly in the middle of the ring, and Ray taking an age to get back to his feet. Rey Mysterio, the aging superstar, he's been ageless throughout his whole career, but now it looks like he is perhaps maybe starting to feel those later years, those twilight years of his career. Maybe he's starting to feel that. Maybe he's starting to feel all those years of damage catching up with him. But the Street Profits are looking pretty damn good at the moment as Angelo now climbs to the top of the ladder. But Ray spotted him up there. And Angelo thought he'd better get down quickly. And look at this. This is going to be a bulldog by Rey Mysterio onto the ladder. The ladder gets flipped out of the ring. And Montez Ford is really taking it to Dominic Mysterio now. Rey Mysterio falls off the ladder, goes crashing down, and oh my god, Dominic Mysterio's got the ladder trapped. He's got his head stuck in the ladder. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite as strange, but manages to kind of tweak his head out of the ladder. How bizarre was that? It was like, you know, that reminded me of a dog getting its head stuck in a cat flap. Not something I thought I would have been stating or commentating on, but Dominic Mysterio got his head stuck in the ladder like a dog gets his head stuck in a cat flap. You can comment that down below. You can hashtag that because, wow, who'd have thought it? Anyway, Rey Mysterio now going after Montez Ford. Dominic Mysterio, after his whoops-a-daisy moment with the ladder, is now trying to take it to Angelo Dawkins. And Angelo Dawkins has a big spear there to Dom Mysterio. Ray trying to get Montez on the announce table by the looks of it. Montez is in a little bit of trouble here as Rey Mysterio plucks him up in the air, lays him down on the commentary table. Rey Mysterio, I think, has got some big plans in store here, but Angelo is at the top of the ladder, trying to clinch those titles, but Ray, fully focused, and what a big jump from the turnbuckle, straight through the announce table, and there's a big splash. Well, Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves now certainly have the best seats in the house, and seats being the operative word, because it's the only part of the furniture they have left, as their announce table has well and truly been disposed of. But now Dominic Mysterio at the top of the table. 2 more little clicks and he will have the Raw Tag Team Championships for him and his puppy. And now Montez Ford gets to his feet, climbs into the ring. 1 more click, 1 more little notch, for Dominic to get, but he's not able to get it. And Angelo now at the top of the ladder. Angelo and Dominic Mysterio. Dominic goes crashing down. Rey Mysterio is too busy with Montez Ford with a suplex, and Angelo Dawkins has released the last notch, and the Street Profits have well and truly just become the Raw Tag Team Champions. A fast-paced match that blitzed by Rey Mysterio jumping from the turnbuckle through Montez Ford and the announce table, but it's Montez and Angelo that take those titles, lift him high. The WWE Universe going absolutely bonkers. Brilliant stuff from the Street Profits. Type down in the comments section if you thought that match was pretty damn good. How you feeling about the Street Profits being your brand new Raw Tag Team Champions? Whew. And if you enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below as well. Well, those poor Mysterios, they aren't going to be father and son Tag Team Champions. Hold on. Well, amigos, that was well done. You won fairly in a fantastic bout with me and Dom. If you're up for it, how about a rematch for the titles in the upcoming weeks? I think we have the ability to grab the titles from around your waist. What do you say? Rey Mysterio, I think, is desperate to become a tag team champion with his son. Again, I'm not sure if that's ever happened. Comment down below in the comment section if there has ever been a father and son tag team championship duo. There's obviously been brothers. Sisters, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, the Women's NXT Championship match is about to take place, and Shane McMahon says, "We were unlucky not to win the Royal Rumble. Raquel was very impressive, and in fact, is my favourite to win the Smackdown NXT Championship. She will have to fend off 7 other women, though, and with fatigue setting in from the Rumble, I believe she has all of the heart to win this match. In spite of all that fatigue, Shane thinks Raquel could win." Asuka says, make sure you smash a like because the video's likes target is 500 as always. But the first female out here tonight, it is none other than Mandy Spiffin Rose, looking absolutely sensational. You'll notice a lot of the superstars that were in the Royal Rumble have had a outfit change, and Mandy Rose looking a lot brighter than she did in the Royal Rumble. She's got a long red coat in her American-themed attire, looking absolutely beautiful. Said she was going to win this for the boys, and that would all be sliding into her DMs. I'd certainly be sliding into her DMs too. I love Mandy. God bless you. But another superstar out here tonight, it's Casey Catanzaro. She did make it into the Royal Rumble, not even involved in any kind of qualifier, so she's looking to maybe prove Shane wrong that why she wasn't put in to the Royal Rumble. But the next superstar, Indy Hartwell, who was the second superstar drawn out in the Royal Rumble tonight. Again, a quick outfit change for Indy, slipping into her yellow in-ring gear. Looks absolutely incredible. And I never knew how tall Indy was. She was impressive, yes. Not as quite as impressive as she should have been, though. She didn't win the Royal Rumble, did she? And actually Raquel, who came in first, was a bit more impressive. But Indy, you do you. You do you. Anyway, can she be impressive in this SmackDown NXT Women's Championship match? Indy there on the ropes awaiting the next superstar out here, and it is Raquel Gonzalez, looking a little bit more casual in this bout than she did in the Royal Rumble, but she's got a white training top on and some silver-esque jeans, looking pretty focused as well. Next superstar out here tonight to try and clinch that SmackDown NXT Women's Championship, it is none other than Elektra Lopez. She's looking very Amazonian, looking absolutely gorgeous as well. Could she be a threat to any of these superstars? She'll be fresh, like Casey Catanzaro, because she hasn't fought tonight. And it'll be interesting to see how the superstars that have already wrestled in the Rumble, the Women's Rumble, how they cope against superstars that haven't. Shotzi, also one of those superstars that has already wrestled tonight in the Royal Rumble. But she didn't get to bring her tank out to the Rumble, did she? That could have energized her. That could inspire her as she fires her rocket, which is probably just a little plastic thing that will get picked up by some crew member. But anyway, she looks pretty damn good in the Shotzi tank. And the next superstar out here tonight, this is the penultimate female out here, Who do you think it is? Can you recognize the music? It's Candice LeRae. Brand new in-ring getup once again. You guys told me you wanted new in-ring gear, so I've bought you new in-ring gear. Now, I expect a comment, because I did what you asked me to, so come on, guys. Let's feed me more comments. See what I did there? Anyway, the last superstar out here tonight, and that is an impressive attire. It's Scarlett, partner to Karrion Kross, who failed to capitalize on winning the men's NXT championship. Can she do one better? Can she do what her husband couldn't do and win one of the NXT championships? We're about to find out, because this match gets underway. And Mandy Rose goes straight to the outside of the ring. Elektra Lopez follows her. Indy Hartwell going off against Shotzi. We've got Raquel going off against Casey Catanzaro. And Mandy has just decided to kind of dance and entertain the men in the arena. Some might call her a bit of a slut. I wouldn't be, because I wouldn't say that about Mandy at all. But yeah, once again, just kind of finding the fellas in the outside of the, in the arena, and dancing for them. But Scarlett Bordeaux, I think, had a bit of enough of that, and goes into the ring post for her efforts. Back in the ring, Elektra Lopez is just pressing Indy Hartwell. That's very impressive. Shotzi taking down Candice LeRae, and Raquel Gonzalez is going off against Casey Catanzaro. And Mandy Rose still on the outside of the ring, now running away from Scarlett. Shotzi and I think Raquel were going after her as well, but Mandy manages to dodge everyone. Inside the ring, it's Elektra Lopez and Indy Hartwell. Big splash there from the Amazonian-looking Elektra. Shotzi's rolled back into the ring. Mandy Rose now deciding that she wants to take apart the announce table. Casey Catanzaro, I don't know what she's up to. She's just stood there, but she's just been wiped out by Shotzi, who went through the ropes. Scarlett taking down Raquel. And I think Candice LeRae has had enough of Mandy flirting with the WWE Universe. It's clubbed to the head there by Candice LeRae. Pinned there in the ring from Indy on Elektra, but only the one count. Catanzaro gets tossed off the ring ropes there by Shotzi. Raquel now getting the better of Scarlett. All 8 of these women want to win the Women's NXT Championship. This is an elimination match as well, so once you are pinned, your dreams of becoming the inaugural Smackdown Women's NXT Champion die as you are extinguished from this match. Like your dreams. But this series always gives opportunity, and Shane McMahon prides himself on giving SmackDown superstars the opportunity. So further down the line, there may be opportunities for the superstars that don't become the champion today. And Mandy Rose, I don't know what's gotten into her. She has just become someone that we're not used to seeing. She has become such a flirt. Again, finding gentlemen in the audience to kind of seduce, tease, so to speak. But guys, if you want to get a tweet in an upcoming episode, then make sure you comment tweet followed by your message. Like Awesome Gaming, who said the Tribal Chief will win the men's rumble because he is in God mode. Lenny Loves Lonnie says Mandy is such a tease. She makes me all flustered. Fortune Cool Key, Scarlett is ridiculously gorgeous. Damn you, Karrion Kross. Count to 10 said Raquel surely cannot power through this match as well. I doubt she has the energy reserves. If you do want to get a tweet in an episode, like I said, make sure you do comment tweet followed with your message. But let's get back into NXT Championship action as Raquel squashes Mandy against the barricade like a bug splattered on the windscreen. Elektra now going after Casey. Indy Hartwell going after, that is Candice LeRae, and Scarlett going after Shotzi, almost trying to twist the neck at angles the neck should not go. Mandy getting a bit of retribution there. Raquel gets slammed off of the barricade herself. And that is a little bit of a grudge match because Mandy eliminated Raquel. It was about the only thing memorable that Mandy actually did in the Royal Rumble, but Raquel started from first place and was eliminated by the time the 24th entrant came in. So that was humongously impressive. Mandy kind of squashed and put the flame out on the fire that was burning inside Gonzalez. And of course, the Royal Rumble was eventually won. Well, it was won by Becky Lynch. Do make sure you go and check out that video though, because you will be surprised just how many twists and turns there was along the way. And inside the ring, it's Casey going off against Scarlett. Indy Hartwell takes on Candice LeRae over there. Just knees and fists slamming down on the cranium there of Candice. And I think getting up at the side of the ring, is that Elektra? Who looks absolutely gassed there. Looks like she's having a medical episode, bless her. She is struggling to get to her feet, and tumbling out the ring goes Scarlett. And all 8 of these women are now starting to really feel the effects of this match. Raquel, the only woman in the ring. Looks like she's trying to G up the referee just to make sure he's staying focused. Shotzi has got a submission maneuver on Mandy Rose. Not able to tap out though. Indy Hartwell goes back into the ring. Candice LeRae follows. Mandy's tossed back in also. Women all over the arena here. We've got few in the ring. We've got some on the outside. Raquel and Scarlett are still going against each other. Shotzi's tossed out of the ring there. And Mandy thrown straight into a clothesline there for Indy Hartwell, who now is getting the better of Rose in the middle of the ring. Mandy's decided to actually turn up for a wrestling match after spending the majority of the opening moments of this match flirting with the men in the audience. Casey Catanzaro facing off against Elektra right by the announce table. Oh, and I've just realised it looks like the production crew have bought Michael Cole out another commentary table, which is just what they need, because they always use the tables for so much to place their bottles of water on. Catanzaro might just be about to wreck another commentary table, and it's like Curse of the Commentator, isn't it? Because Michael Cole has lost his second commentary table of the night. Byron Saxton looks perplexed, and yeah, it's not gone well for Corey Graves and the rest of the commentary team tonight. Raquel and Mandy again still tying up against one another. Indy's gone for a pin on Candice LeRae. It's just a 1 count. Shotzi and Scarlett are also on the outside of the ring. And is that everybody? Are we missing anybody? 2, 4, 6, 8. All 8 superstars are in view and are all hoping for you to watch them win the Smackdown NXT Championship. And it was Dexter Lumis that won the men's NXT Championship, which is also on SmackDown. That was an Iron Man match, and he pinned people an incredible 6 times to earn that. So Lumis, very, very impressive. Which superstar here is going to be the most impressive? Who's impressed you so far in this match? Raquel Gonzalez, who's getting her arms ripped off by Candice LeRae. Shotzi, who by looks of it doesn't quite know where she is. Indy Hartwell, who's just been slammed onto the outside of the hardened surface. Mandy Rose, who's struggling to get to her feet. Casey Catanzaro, who's just received a jawbreaker from Elektra Lopez, or the Amazonian Lopez, who's now just strutting her stuff and as she climbs back into the ring. Candice LeRae going for a pin on Shotzi. The ref gets the 1 count. There is the 2 count. It's the 3 count. Shotzi, the first female to be eliminated tonight. A very disappointing match. She was very impressive in the Royal Rumble. In fact, she got some very impressive eliminations in that match. Shotzi eliminated Lacey Evans, Nikki Bella, and Stacy Keibler, which was humongously impressive. Not as impressive as Raquel Gonzalez, who's all too used to throwing superstars over the rope. She's just done it to Casey Catanzaro. But during the Rumble, she eliminated Naomi, Nia Jax, Brie Bella, and Sonya Deville. And of course, Mandy, the only other superstar in this match that eliminated somebody in the Royal Rumble. Well, this historied rivalry that is starting to happen between Raquel and Mandy, as it was indeed Raquel that Mandy eliminated in the Royal Rumble. So as we wave goodbye to Shotzi, who is the next superstar that is going to be pinned. It is Elektra Lopez, Mandy Rose pinning her, and we have 6 superstars left in this match. 6 superstars who are vying to get their hands on the beautiful, I must say it is a beautiful title, the Women's NXT Championship. I'm loving the tint of teal and pink and purples in it. It would look befitting around any of these beautiful women's waists. But who is going to win it? Shane thinks Raquel. I'm going to go Mandy Rose. I think Mandy's got a little bit about her. A little bit of fire. I think she's had a good game plan, staying away from the action during the early moments of this bout. Yes, she chose to flirt with the WWE Universe, but can you blame her? She's a good-looking girl. And we have Indy Hartwell being pinned by Scarlett. And Indy Hartwell has also been eliminated. And eliminated along with the chances of winning the title tonight. Catanzaro being slammed down to that hardened surface by Raquel Gonzalez, and Scarlett Bordeaux there doing a fantastic job, and Mandy might be out there as a 1 count. It's a 2 count, and Mandy Rose manages to kick out of that pin. She looks quite fatigued, Mandy. And now LeRae and Bordeaux, 2 probably of the more surprising superstars that have made it this far into this bout. Mandy playing a bit possum there. Watching Candice LeRae eye her up, but quickly snapped back into action, and a big clothesline there. Mandy Rose to Candice, and now Candice could be pinned. There's the 1 count. There is the 2 count. Oh, it's just a 2 count as LeRae kicks out. Outside of the ring, Indy Hartwell. I guess she was a little bit groggy there as she finally walks out of the arena, having missed out on title glory tonight. Raquel and Casey outside this ring looking very, very strong against one another. Both in brilliant white. Both looking very, very tough. No purity about these two, but Mandy's pinning, and she has got rid of Candice LeRae. And Candice LeRae has gone. And is that Mandy's 2nd elimination in this match? I believe it may very well be, as now she reverses Scarlett, and Scarlett with a bulldog to her. Mandy on form. The early game, or the early bout tactics, working very, very well for her. And now Bordeaux getting ricocheted off those ropes and into the fists of Mandy Rose. Raquel, I think, just keeping an eye on what's going on within the ring. Mandy goes high flying, top rope, big elbow drop there. Surely she's got to go for the cover. She does indeed. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. Scarlett's kicked out. Wow. And Mandy almost calling her a crybaby there, but there's nothing to cry about there because Scarlett she's kicked out with that massive elbow drop. Here's another pin. There's the 1 count. There's just a 1 count. Scarlett very, very impressive tonight. I'd say even more so than Karrion Kross was in the men's NXT Championship match. Let's focus on the outside of the ring as Raquel and Catanzaro are just getting so many reversals upon each other, and Raquel slammed into the barricade. And Catanzaro decides to go into the ring. Raquel using that barricade to prop herself up and just catch her breath. And Scarlett trying, I think she was trying to submit Mandy Rose there. Surely not too much longer in this match. It's been an absolute classic, that is for sure, as Catanzaro's been extremely impressive during this match. She's pulling apart and ripping into Raquel, who, to be fair to her, has gone through a rather sizable time in the Royal Rumble, and Bordeaux kicks out once again. Scarlett, fantastic. And Mandy Rose, you can see she's at her wit's end now. She just cannot put Scarlett away in this match. The 2 women on the outside still continue to go after each other. Catanzaro just slamming Raquel off her knees. And now Mandy Rose with a submission move. And Scarlett Bordeaux is in a whole world of trouble here. And she taps out. Submission maneuver there by Mandy Rose. It is Mandy Rose, Casey Catanzaro, and Raquel Gonzalez left in this match. Mandy, again, utilizing to just relax while the other 2 superstars go against each other. She finally does go after Casey, slamming her into the apron, getting her back onto her feet. once again trying to get her back in the ring. That's where this match has to be won. This is not a Falls Count Anywhere match. Mandy into the squared circle. A spear there to Casey. And now I believe she's going to go high flying once again. She's at the top rope. Raquel has Casey. She's going to slam her down. And she does. Power bomb there. Or power slam. And now Mandy goes high flying. A drop kick there. I think she was going for Raquel. Caught in two minds or perhaps potentially who to go for. And now she is being spun around like a ragdoll. Raquel showing her strength. Just look how much taller she is. Drop kick there from Casey to Raquel. And a pin there on Raquel. And Raquel, I think she's toast. 1, 2. She's kicked out. Wow. She has been so impressive throughout the Royal Rumble. I'm telling you. She has got to be the most impressive superstar in this game for me. And in real life, I think she's going to become a top superstar. Slamming down Casey. I think Casey has been unlucky in this match. She's been impressive as well. In fact, the two ladies in white have been impressive. Mandy, I would say, kind of impressive, but has been a bit wily. And, oh, I thought Casey was gone. Mandy Rose now finds Raquel, lays her down with fists, pummeling her down. Raquel rolls to the outside of the ring. Mandy Rose now gets her hand on Casey. And the ref's just gotten away there, didn't slow Mandy down. Mandy going top rope. She does decide to go high flying once again. She's done this quite a lot in this match. For a superstar that's probably not too adverse to going high flying as often as she has done tonight, Mandy has done exceedingly well. There's a big punch there from Casey. Could have even knocked her out. She looked knocked out from that. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. It is the 3 count. Casey doesn't know where she is. I think Mandy Rose might have knocked her out, but she is back to her feet now, exiting this match. And Raquel Gonzalez, I don't even think she realizes that the only superstar left in this match for her to vanquish is the very superstar that eliminated her from the Royal Rumble. So this has got grudge written all over it. Mandy Rose going off against Raquel Gonzalez. Mandy once again turning her attention to the men in the arena. Little dirty cowbag. And now she gets tossed back into the ring. Raquel Gonzalez. Mandy Rose. Can Gonzalez win a championship tonight? It isn't the championship that she might have wanted to have won. But there is a Chingonga bomb. And it's the 3. It's not. It's just a 2 count. This match, guys, I'm literally going into overdrive over here. Raquel Gonzalez doing whatever she can to put Mandy Rose away. And now as she gets her, it's almost like a jackknife position, trying to get her with a submission. And Mandy Rose is so very nearly close to tapping out, and Raquel could finally have the NXT Championship. And no, Mandy is now trying to escape. She's just got a little bit more energy in her. Shows from all the time she spent larking about at the start of this match. But again, Mandy Rose does manage to break the submission maneuver. Arm drag there, and Raquel down to the canvas. Mandy, she is trying to get the best of Raquel Gonzalez. And Raquel, she were to lose this, what a gut-wrenching night it would have been for her. Chingonga bomb once again. Mandy Rose slams down onto the canvas. There is the pin. There is the 1 count. I don't think Mandy's kicking out that 3 count. Raquel Gonzalez is the new SmackDown NXT Women's Champion. A match with redemption written all over it. There she is in the middle of the squared circle. She looks absolutely amazed. She looks absolutely knackered, bless her, but just look at that. Her spirit, her soul, and her heart prevailed. And Raquel Gonzalez, at the second time of asking tonight, has a WWE Championship in her hands. Absolutely incredible. And this is only episode 2 of the Royal Rumble. If you haven't watched the threequel, the first 2 episodes of the threequel, go and check it out because it's been absolutely wonderful to bring to you. Raquel Gonzalez is the Women's NXT Champion. She tweets, "It may not have been my night in the Rumble, but wow, what a night. I will never forget the moment, and I want to thank Shane, the WWE Universe, and my family. I promise I will be a worthy champion, and I will never back down from a challenge. See you all on Smackdown." Absolutely beautiful words from Raquel Gonzalez. She has fought her hardest tonight. She can be proud of her performance. I hope you guys are proud of her. If you are, hashtag heart Raquel Gonzalez. And then, guys, the last episode that we have in the Rumble is the Men's Royal Rumble, which will be coming up very soon. Rollins wants you to subscribe to the channel. Asuka says that we need your help. This video's likes goal is 500. Your support is beautiful as always. Help us smash that target. But the Men's Royal Rumble, is Brock Lesnar gonna F5 his way to a Universal Championship? Is the Tribal Chief gonna Superman punch his way to the World Heavyweight Championship? Is Drew McIntyre or Edge gonna get involved? Are they gonna walk out winners? The Fiend is also there. Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn could win the Royal Rumble. But guys, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. I will see you all soon. Bye.